Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, Libra, this is your weekly check-in, and I'm definitely picking up this energy of like, be very careful, Libras. There is this sense or this there's something that is coming back around, right? And I feel that this is something of a temptation for you, whether this is a particular person that is coming back around or this is a particular behavior that is tempting you, right? Some of you are and it's not so much that there is trouble in paradise, right? When it comes to your connection or your relationship or whatever it is that personally you are involved with at the moment, but there is something that you like to either there's probably like a flirtatious way, right? Or this kind of energy that maybe you give out without even realizing that may have gotten you into trouble in the past. And it's like it is okay to love all of you, right? Love the way that that you love your sexuality, love everything about you, but be very careful that you do not allow that energy to get you into situations that you're later on going to regret. I do feel that, again, whenever it is that somebody gives you guys a compliment, or whenever it is that somebody says how pretty or how sexy you look, it's like, there is this sense of being in a position to risk it all, right? You guys get in this energy where your guys are willing to risk like your relationship, your marriage, your commitment, for someone that gives you some type of attention. And you're being guided, or you're being told that this week this is something definitely that you're going to be dealing with. It's kind of like, let's see if they truly learned their lesson from the last time, because I feel that, again, this is an energy for you, Libra, that has gotten you in trouble in the past. There was definitely some type of issue that arose from this, whatever it is, where you kind of saw your relationship or your commitment going down the drain, right? Because you were investing or giving your energy to someone outside of the commitment that you currently have. So it's like, again, it is okay to receive compliments. There's nothing wrong with that. It is more about really asking yourself, is this person, again, because I feel that there is this kind of splitting of yourself where there's something about you, right, that you feel that you have to suppress in the current connection relationship that you're in. And whoever this other person is that is giving you the attention loves and is drawn to this that you are suppressing. So you kind of feel like, well, can I just have it both, right? Why can I just have both, right? So whether you're a female or male, it's like you want to have two different people that serve two different aspects of you, right? So you're kind of having that dilemma this week, right? Well, did I make the right choice staying in this connection? Did I make the right choice staying with this person, even though they don't know this side of me, even though they don't like this side of me, right? For some of you Libras, you have to be very careful because you're manifesting certain things into your life that you really do not want. You say them kind of joking around, and then you're seeing it, right? Some of you are literally starting to see or starting to realize how even the things that you're joking around, it's like you're calling them in, and these are normally things that you really do not want, right? These are things that you really do. These are and I want to say, like, for some of you it may be like a waist struggle issue that you may have had, or a confident issue that you may have had. It does have something to do like with your physical, with the way that you look. For some of you, it may be like a drug addiction or something like that, or a eating disorder or something like that. But it's like you guys joke about it in a way of almost like calling it in, right? Because it's like when you guys start to feel balance, or when things are going or flowing, it's like it's a new energy, it's a new space for you guys. And in a sense, or in a way, it kind of scares you guys, where you guys again retreat back to what it is that you know, right? So for a lot of you Libras, what you know is the struggling when it comes to food addictions, the struggling when it comes to substance abuse. So you guys gravitate towards that in order to suppress something, or you gravitate towards them in order to not face something, right? There's something that you are avoiding, or something that you don't want to face, right? But again, it's like the times, excuse me, when you used to hide from facing your fears, from facing the things that are in front of you, those times are over. And you're going to start to realize that as much as you try to go back into like an old behavior, or as much as you try to go back to something that was familiar, that allowed you to suppress or allowed you to avoid confrontation, and a lot of this confrontation again has nothing to do with anybody outside of you. These are confrontations within yourself that you have been avoiding. And it's like, as much as you try to run away from them, they are right there, and there's no running away, there is no stopping it, is what I'm picking up. So let's go ahead and see what is your oracle card for this week, Libra. And I'm kind of curious what is going on, because the thing is, again, these are just old behaviors, old patterns that are being broken, right? That you need to release. And it says you and your loved ones are safe. The new moon in Cancer. And I feel that this is something that a lot of you Libras need to realize and really need to accept, is that yes, things are changing. You're moving in a different direction, right? You're trying different things, you're doing different things, you're starting to either be more positive the way that you look at life, or whatever it is, or maybe going more after your dreams. And there is this acceptance that the new, the challenging, the unknown, it doesn't necessarily mean that things are unsafe, or doesn't necessarily mean that things are going to go bad for you. Again, there is a fear here of like the confrontation within yourself that you need to release. And there's definitely this fear of like, if you go down a certain direction, or you go down a certain path, you're not going to be safe, because you're opening up yourself to certain things. We have the Temperance in the reverse, the Ace of Coins in the reverse, and then the Strength card. So again, not knowing how, there's definitely there's a theme here of not knowing how to face certain challenges, not knowing how to face dilemmas. As much as you want to be fair in situations with others, there's always this space where you kind of retreat, right? You wave your white flag without even trying, right? You surrender, and it's not about surrendering to spirit, it's about surrendering to others. These individuals do tend to intimidate you or whatever. There is, for some of you, you're being asked to really look at the connection that you are in. There's very few of you, but there are some of you that are in a connection where your person, the way that the person that you're with speaks to you and treats you, is not acceptable. I don't care what you have done in the past or whatever it is. Nobody should treat a person this way. This person literally talks down to you and literally talks to you like you're nothing. And for whoever that message is like you need to stop waiting for a knight or whatever to come and save you, and you need to save yourself. You need to walk away from that connection. For everyone else is more of, again, not backing out when it comes to those things that you're being forced to see at the moment, those things that you're being forced to confront at the moment. With the Temperance in the reverse, we have the Page of Coins, the Nine of Coins, and then the Seven of Cups. I am picking up for those of you that are in that relationship or that connection where you're treated like crap, like when this person literally, the way they speak to you is like, I wouldn't even speak to my dogs this way, and I'm being honest with you. There is this sense of maybe this person is the provider, maybe this person is like you know, you're the one that stays home, whether you're female or male, it really doesn't matter. It's like this person is the one that financially supports you, and you just kind of feel like you owe this person a lot, right? But regardless of whether this person being there for you in the past or whatever it is, it does not give them the right to treat you or to speak to you the way that they're speaking to you. And I feel that a lot of you need to hear that during this time. With the Ace of Coins in the reverse, we have these were in the reverse. The Five of Swords in the reverse, the Page of Wands in the reverse, and the Three of Cups in the reverse. Nothing is going to come out of this staying in this relationship for financial or financial stability or financial security, or for materialistic gains. Let's put it this way. There is an urgency here, or a need to kind of start planning ahead to get yourself out of this situation, right? Whether it is to start preparing yourself by educating yourself, getting some type of education, looking for a job, or being able to be a little bit more independent, because the space of being so codependent on this person for finances, for everything, needs to stop. This has brought in emotionally a lot of unbalance within yourself. We have the King of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Two of Cups all in the reverse. Again, this person uses there's something that they're using. There's something that they use to kind of manipulate you when it comes to your emotions. Like, they know how to manipulate you. They know how to keep you. They know how to keep you down, is what I'm picking up, Libra, and that's not cool. This person, they know your weaknesses, Libra, and then they use your weaknesses against you. And you know, and I feel that may be the reason why when somebody else outside of this connection gives you a compliment or gives you anything, you're more than willing to put the connection at risk, because you kind of just want to be done with it, right? But it's like you guys want to go from one person that takes care of you to another person that is going to take care of you, and there needs to be this moment of clarity within yourself, Libra, that you're realizing or recognizing that you need to take care of yourself, right? You need to be that person that shows up for you. You need to stop looking outside of yourself for others to bring that to you. We have the World and the Six of Swords in the reverse, and then we have the Knight of Coins in the upright. So there's definitely this need of realizing and recognizing that you are enough, that you can do all of these things that you want to do, that you can achieve all of these things that you want to achieve, that you are good enough for somebody to treat you correctly. You are good enough to stand on your own 2 feet. And this may be something that is rooted, again, from things that happen as a child, or in your early teen years, where maybe you were brought up believing that you were like this hopeless person, right? This person that was always going to need someone. And you need to wake up to that, and you need to you need to stop depending on other for your emotional satisfaction. You have to stop waiting on others for your emotional satisfaction, because it's like, again, based on how others treat you depends on how it is that you see yourself. We have the King of Cups again in the reverse, the Five of Cups in the upright, and then the Page of Pentacles. Again, if someone says that you're ugly, it's like you allow that to bring you down. If somebody says that you're pretty, you allow that to bring you up in the high sky, until somebody else comes around and says that there's a flaw about you that they don't like. So again, your emotions are constantly up and down, up and down, up and down, based on what it is that others are saying or others are expressing about your look, right? And you have to get a hold on that. This energy has been in your space for far too long, right? Again, it's like you feel that if you're not looked at sexually as someone that people desire and things like that, then you don't feel pretty enough, or you don't feel confident enough, right? With the Six of Swords in the reverse, we do have the Page of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Two of Cups in the reverse. It's like some of you, like, there is, unfortunately, because you have been stuck in this pattern for so long, there is kind of like this underneath, let's put it this way, jealousy that you may have towards others that have chosen to live their life the way that they want to, right? And it's kind of like it's like this envious jealousy energy, like where you wish you could be them. You wish that you could take those risks that these individuals take, but because of your own lack of belief in yourself, then instead you start to criticize them, right? You start to criticize what it is that they're doing, because you yourself don't have the courage to go ahead after what it is that you want. And there's definitely, this week is going to be a heavy week when it comes to confronting those areas about your life that you have been suppressing, Libra. With the Knight of Coins, we do have the Three of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and then the King of Pentacles in the reverse. The superficial happiness that you're trying to portray, right? The superficial things in your life that you thought were meaningful, that you thought were going to bring you happiness, right? Whether it is, again, financial things, financial material things, like, clothes or jewelry, whatever it is like there's still this void, right? There's this void inside of you that wants fulfilling, that wants to be filled, and is not going to be filled by anyone else, and is not going to be filled by material things. This is something that you are unfortunately going to have to go deep within yourself to heal and to release, right? To allow yourself to love yourself, to allow yourself to see the greatness that there is within yourself, aside of what anyone else is saying or doing, Libra. Again, I do feel that some of you are probably in this space where you're getting mad at me, but there's really not much that I can say. I am picking up this energy of, like, this week there is no more running away from your own confrontation. There is no more running away from what it is that you do not want to face within yourself. So let's go ahead and see. Give me one card for Libra. One advice card for Libra. Of course you do. You need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on and let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. Again, this is an elevation. This is some type of awakening, some type of ascension that you're going through, where it is that the old behaviors, the old patterns are no longer going to be able to continue on. Because again, you have been shown that this is something that you need, that you need to work on, right? And there's no running away from it. There's just no running away from it. There's no running away from this. This is confronting your demons. Confronting your demons, confronting your shadow side, and just facing it. Can't run from this, Libra. I'm sorry. As much as I want to say go under the blankets and hide from it, it's going to find you wherever you are, because this is coming from within you. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, guys, thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for all of those that have been subscribing, liking, and sharing the channel, and as well for all of those that have been donating to the channel. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.